Hello, hello, everybody. How are you doing? Becky Rainey here, and I get asked often, Becky, what do you do to be successful in network marketing? And boy, that was a hard one for me because sometimes you just don't think that maybe you're growing as fast as you should or anything like that. But it is incredible when it's all in the head. You think you're doing something. We can always be most critical about ourselves. And there's a couple books that I've been talking about that are game changers. And one of them is The Words I Say When I Talk to Myself. And that book we are so mean to ourselves. I would never say the things I say to myself to other people, right? And do you do that? My question is, what do you say when you talk to yourself? And the other habit that I want to talk about today is the habit of really working in structures on a daily basis. And I read this book called The Miracle Mornings. And this is something that doTERRA had Hal Elrod come and talk at their leadership. But I've been doing this since like 2017. And every day I get up, I do 10 things every day that I track. And are you tracking what you do every day? And if you're not, then you're not developing good, successful habits. And so, tracking, like I do 10 minutes of prayer or meditation, I do 10 minutes of exercise, and we do that resistant banding so you get some really good exercise in. I also do journaling, I read, and I have a vision board that I look at. I also do affirmations, which is going against the negative talk in my head. I'm actually adding the positive talk because with those habits that we have, you're going to never, guess what? You never actually get rid of those bad habits. I can, in 5 minutes, get back to a bad habit, right? You could do 6 months of really good habits, and all of a sudden, one day you slip and then back to the bad habits again. Are you like that? Well, what you want to do is you want to replace those bad habits with good habits. And keeping track of what those are and what you want to do on a daily basis is a game changer. This is a non-negotiable for me. And I get really frustrated when I can't do it. So actually the other things that I do is I plan my day, and then I go through and I can't read my handwriting backwards, reach out to people on a consistent basis, just at least two a day. And I try to talk to them and make sure that they're doing okay. Sometimes it's just reaching out to be a friend or reaching out to see how the products are going. And these are really, really good habits to have as a successful leader. So, what are your habits? Now, I want you to consider a habit could be the negative thinking, the negative talk that you have in your head. And I also think that that is a cultural acceptance. So when you're thinking about the people in your circle, we are the average of the 5 people we hang around the most. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you may have heard that before, but you haven't. I'll say it again. We are the average of 5 people we hang around the most. And if you are wanting to up your game, take a look at who you need to include in your life. And that would actually include the habits that you have. What are they doing in their life? What are those people doing for their habits? And so include those kinds of people that you want to up level. That could be reading a book, listening to audio tapes, doing different things that actually help you have a more powerful, stronger mindset. We have 80% of the back of our brain, 80% back here is the negative part of our brain, and 20% in the front is the happy part of our brain. This practice of doing these habits on a daily basis is the practice of getting out of the negative brain and spending more time creating habits in the front part of your brain. And so, anyway, as a successful leader, that's what I work on constantly. Some days I'm good at it, some days I'm horrible at it, and that's okay. I don't allow myself and beat myself up about it. And anyway, I would like to know, what are some of your habits? What are your bad habits that you do that you would like to break? And maybe what are the good habits that you want to be acknowledged for and that you think really work successfully for you? So, thank you for listening to me. Give me a thumbs up on this, and or here I would love to hear your comments. So, talk to you soon. Have a good day.